Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. I would do the equipment for this vehicle, the Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG, but unfortunately it's not showing at the start-up of this video, so sadly we won't be able to tell you what he's actually carrying. Probably vents, because it's an enclosed vehicle, also gun lane drive and rammer. The third one probably be either the turbo, which will speed things up, or it could be the quiet exhaust. In fact, that would be more preferable than to use the camo nets, because of course that used to be the selection, but we don't do that now and don't recommend it, mainly down to the fact that they are intermittent, whereas the quiet exhaust is permanent, it's always on. The gun is the 4.5-inch howitzer. It's capable of doing 450 alpha, 28mm of pen, and 2.2 meters on the burst radius. It doesn't have stun, but what this Arty does have is 2 marks of excellence on the barrel, and that's down to CriticalCarpet3, who's the commander. It's found a target, and it's a staghound. Now the guy keeps going behind the rock for protection, rounds out. Good hit, 450, that's a pen. And he's lost virtually all of his hit points from that, and he goes down to our Type 58, because that's the Chinese version of the T-34-85. Now the Bishop is based on the Valentine 2 tank, so it is basically a Valentine with an Arty on top of it. The Arty used to be the 25-pounder, so not as powerful as the 4.5-inch. In fact, the 4.5-inch is a lot more powerful. 4.5-inch was specified for both the Crusader 5.5 and also for the, trying to think of the other one, the Burt, of course. In fact, actually, the Burts were going to have the 5.5-inch, which you see on the Crusader from the as well. Our Type 58 didn't last much longer, but the Crocodile took a hit, and he's been hit again with Splash. So Critical Carpets is getting good shots. Crocodile goes down. See, the M6 took a big hit there for 212, and our AMX 12 ton is moving quite rapidly to get out of his sight. We can lay another one down onto his engine deck, and he gets him! So he pens the engine deck and gets him out of the game. The MX 12 ton is still in danger from that Churchill 7, but he's a very slow hit tank, and he took a hit there and he's been trapped. Our Churchill 7 is putting rounds into him. And the AMX 12 ton's just reloaded, so he's got a full set. And there's the kill shot. So 2 kills now to Critical Carpets. Now he's following his teammates around. The enemy seems to be doing rather well over on the east side of the map. They're pressuring our guys, but so long as Critical Carpet 3 actually stays close to his teammates, or reasonably close, he won't get attacked. You can see a Panzer IV F5. There he is, and he's probably within range, just within range. Now we did think originally if the Bishop was actually parked on a slope, which is what they actually did originally, that you could actually get the vehicle to shoot further. Unfortunately it doesn't happen like that. You can see it's on the upslope there, but it just didn't work. It's a pity really, because that could be a mechanic that would actually work. Now basically the crew is 4. They had a driver, the commander, the gunner, and, well, basically the loader as well. But the loader would actually be within that little compartment, on top of the vehicle. We've got an enemy light tank coming in to try and kill us. So we've locked on. First shot fails. Unfortunately, with this reload, it's going to be difficult. We're taking a lot of damage. But he's staying still, and he did take a hit there for 170. And now we've got the enemy Arty firing at us as well. And he's, yeah, almost taken all of our hit points. But that one leaves him on just 1 hit point. He's taken a lot of damage, but so is the Covenanter. And that one doesn't kill the Covenanter, but now we've got an SU-85 trying to get after us. And if we can get a kill into this guy, we might be able to protect ourselves. Yes, we kill the SU-85 for our third kill, and the Covenanter's still there, and he's still auto-aimed onto the guy, so he might still be able to get a shot. Nope, didn't with that one. He's gone back to the aim again, and our AMX 12 tons coming in to try and save us. And he might get that. Oh, what a shot!
Thanks.
He thanks the AMX 12 ton, who's happy about that as well. And yes, that was a good shot by Critical Carpets there. That was on the fly. That was definitely on the fly. And now we've got the enemy Arty to deal with. And he's the last enemy. Rounds out. Oh, and he gets that one too. 5 kills in this game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a very good battle by CriticalCarpet3 in the Bishop. He got an ace tanker out of it, as well as a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5, which is 1 short of getting a top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 16 on this occasion. He got a Stark's medal. He actually survived the battle, having killed at least 2 enemy vehicles and lost 2/3 of his hit points after receiving at least 2 shots. And in fact, actually, he ended up on only 3 hit points at the end of the game. He got a Spartan medal for blocking or a non-penetrating shot from the enemy when he had less than 10% of his hit points left. And on top of that, he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. His win rate was 8,739. Now, it's a pity he missed out on getting the top gun, but hey, what the hell? That was a really good battle in terms of the fact that he survived against 2 very dangerous opponents. The Covenanter with his fast fire rate, and of course that SU-85 with a very big gun that could have taken him out, but wasn't able to in the end. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he definitely got the highest damage with 2,167. Second highest damage turned out to be the T-52 on his team, 1,522. And the third highest damage, well, that was the Churchill 7 on his team with 1,387. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those. 5 kills went to CriticalCarpet3. 2 kills went to the T-52, the Churchill 7, the Tiger 131 on his team, and only the Churchill 7 on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. In fact, only 2 players managed to get kills at all on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he got that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,096 went to CriticalCarpet3, 1,024 went to the T-52, and they were the only 2 who managed to make it over 1,000, with the Tiger 131 getting 766 following them up. He fired 18 rounds in this battle. You only get a limited number of shells. 39 shells is all the Bishop will carry. In fact, actually, a lot of Bishops would carry a little trailer around behind them, carrying additional armament or additional shells. And the driver would get out of the cab inside the vehicle, and he would go round to the trailer at the back, and he would take the shells out one by one and lay them on the engine deck, which was actually warm from, of course, all the use, because that's where the heat dissipates. And then the loader would then feed those shells into the gun breech every time it was empty. So rather than use the shells that were actually on board, and they couldn't carry that many anyway, they actually used the shells from the trailers instead. He got 12 direct hits, 1 penetrating shot and 13 splash, 2,167 hit points of damage, of which 1,721 were at more than 300 meters. You saw all the close shells. They were on the Covenanter and the SU-85. 12 hits received from the enemy, 9 of which penetrated, 3 non-penetrations. One of those actually gave him the Spartan medal. 100 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 killed, and 583 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he actually made a profit of 15,414 credits from that game. And he also took away 5,480 experience points out of it as well. That was a really great game for the Bishop. It's an enjoyable Arty to play. There weren't that many made of them. There was only 149 Bishops ever made, but they certainly were very effective in some of the areas and theatres that they were used at, both in the desert and also in Italy, because that's where they were mostly seen. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.